Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm going to show you, we have a little bit of progress on our ceiling. I've added 2 more maps to it. We've got the entire ceiling covered in item frames, and while I've not been recording, I've been doing a bit of crafting. So we have here 94 empty maps. We have 6 maps already placed, which gives us a total of 100 maps for the entire ceiling. So today's video is pretty much going to be about filling these maps in. I don't know if I'll be able to show you all of them, it depends how long it takes, but I'm planning to do a time lapse where we fill them in. I've also got my banner on here to mark where I am. I think Mali might be like over here somewhere, or like up here maybe. So we might be able to see Mali's base on this map as well. And so if anyone else is nearby, I think Spock might be nearby as well. Then we'll be able to mark them on the map as well. I've also designed my banner. This is what my banner is going to look like. It's a white background with a green diamond, then a white cross, a blue circle, and then a pink flower charge. It's not particularly complicated, but I think it looks pretty nice. And you've got the green that looks a little bit like leaves there. So yeah, it should be fairly usable. It appears just as a white banner because that's the base color of the banner on the maps. But we're going to fill some maps in today. So first things first, I think what I want to do is go across the way. So we're going to need 7 maps for that bit and 8 maps, so 15 maps in total. So let's get them out of the chest. So we're going to need all of these ones basically. And then 2 from here. Because that's this top row here is technically the furthest left row. There's just not enough space in the chests. So yeah, we're going to go mapping. I am going to... Oh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, I'll show you the problem I have with maps and item frames so far. If I right click on the map to take it down, it disappears. What I have to do, right click on the item frame. Let's go and get some scaffolding. Hello, what's this? We have some iron in our house. It's also nighttime. Thank you for helping me with my iron farm. Rated E Eskimo. Oh, that's sweet. I was on the server yesterday, and I was trying to trade for some compasses or iron. Let's just sleep quickly. And E helped me out with that. So I provided some labour. He said he didn't want any payment, but if I could help him dig a hole, then that was fine. So I helped him dig a hole. It didn't take even that long, but that's just like a thank you present for that, I guess. Let's grab the scaffolding quickly so I can show you the problem with these maps. We don't have any scaffolding up here. Okay, there's some down in the base though. Let's come and find that. So I got to talking to E yesterday, and I've made a couple of decisions, and this might be a very silly decision, but alongside this 1-to-1 scale map, I want to do a 1-to-4, I think. Yeah, 1-to-4 scale map of the entire server in a 10x10 area. Or something like that, whatever size it needs to be to do that properly. And then we got to talking, and we worked out how much paper and how many maps it would take to do a 1-to-1 scale map of the entire server. And it's going to take 1,024 maps, which is 8,196 or something like that paper. So me and E have a new project. We want to make a 1-to-1 scale map of the entire server. It's going to be 32 by 32. Each map So each pixel is going to represent a block like it does here. And yeah, it's going to be a project, I'll say. Bearing in mind you can fit just about 32 maps in your inventory. I think we worked it out. It's going to take like maybe five shulker boxes of paper. It's going to be an interesting project. It's going to take 1,024 compasses. So yeah, that's our plan. Right, for now, I'm going to go and fill out these first two rows of maps, and we'll do the first two in a time lapse, and we'll see how that goes. We might do the rest in a time lapse, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm going to sort of do it like a printer where you go each line at a time. So we've already got this map, so that will help us with where to go. I'll just do the first couple on here. Just make sure we're flying. Okay. So this is going to be kind of interesting because this first one's out in the water. I just don't want to be wasting elytra durability here. Yep, okay. So let's come out here. Let's get the map a bit wet. Okay, we're now off this map. So we do that, do that, do that. 46. Let's just breathe. Okay, that's a good bit to head towards. Because we'll be able to stand on the ground and pop maps from that. So yeah, I'm going to start recording the rest of the maps when we get over there. And we're going to try our first time-lapse ever. That's going to be interesting. I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back. I'm just going to bed quickly because it's nighttime, as you saw. But we've got the first 2 rows of maps filled out. So let's see if we can't get these all into place now. We'll need to rotate some of them 3 times. I don't know. I think I might have put the item frames in the wrong way. I don't know. But yeah, we're starting to get this map filled out a bit. And it's definitely looking pretty cool, I'd say. There was some really cool terrain along the way. There was also a sunken ship we came across, which I decided not to raid in the end, because I was just about to record the time lapse and I just didn't want to waste any time, really. So this is quite an interesting, just for posterity, I'm going to rotate that one 3 times as well. That lava fall there was pretty cool. Make sure that's in the right place. And then we found another shattered savanna biome over here. So let's get these last few maps in place. And then I'm probably going to do most of the rest off screen, but I'll do them in a similar way where I just do 2 rows at a time, because I think that worked quite well. Maybe. Especially as I don't have a shulker to put any in. But hey, there we have it. There's the first 2 rows of our map room. I think at some point I'm going to take the ceiling down in here, replace it with glass and put light sources behind every glass block so that the map is equally lit. But I'm going to do that off camera because that's just going to be a little bit of busy work that I can get done on a stream at some point. And then I'll replace all the maps and make sure they're in the right place and stuff. So yeah, this is a good start, and I am going to get some more work on this done. So I will see you in a second. While I remember, I am just going to collect these iron blocks, courtesy of E for Eskimo, which is very kind of him. I did give him a bit of a tour of my house yesterday while we were playing. That's 27 blocks of iron, that's a decent amount. I think I might see if I can find something to gift him back at some point as well. So let's just take these down here, and then I will go and start filling in some more maps. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I have just come back from the last mission to fill out all the maps. So let's get these last ones in place here. You can see it's coming on quite nicely. We'll take a proper look soon. So that one goes there. And then we move on to this one. I've developed a system for how I do it, and each of them needs to be turned 3 times. I think that's because they're facing up. You can also see I swapped the ceiling out from birch planks to glass with prismarine behind it so that the entire map is evenly lit. This just makes it look that much better. There aren't any weird lines between the things because of lighting. So yeah, I'm really happy how this is turning out. I think it's super cool. There's also something that I haven't shown you on stream or on videos yet that I visited today that is also in the sort of very top part of the map. So let's come over here and I will show you once we're done. I'll give you a bit of a walk around and show you what is where. So let's get this one on here. and then we'll come back the other way. So it's taken quite a bit of flying. It's used over a stack of rockets to do this, but I am so happy with how it's turned out. So it's worth every single bit of effort that it's taken to make this, honestly. I am dead happy with it, and I think it's a really cool idea as a ceiling. So let's just get these last few maps placed. I think it's the next map we'll have it in this secret bit. Yes. So we have a guardian farm, which is there. It's just been caught on the map. And this will give you a sort of sense of the terrain. A lot of the terrain, I've done that in the wrong order. Okay, so we're gonna have to just silk touch these bits. I have some scaffolding with me, so we'll come up here and sort that out quickly. That's picked up one of the maps. Oh. The other one is over there. Oh, I'm doing well at this. Let's come up. There we go. So, yeah, that's the problem with placing things like that on the ceiling, is it can be, we'll fix that from the outside, it can be difficult to sort things out if you mess up. And then we need the glass, which goes there. Then we need the item frames, which goes there. So we need 143 here. And then 67 here. So I did the entire of this row first, so that I had maps to work from. I could tell when I was in the right line. But that's it. We've got our entire map mapped out. So over here, right in the corner, we've got our base and the pathway that sort of leads down the mountain into the village. And this sort of area is where I'm going to be building my base. And also this sort of area as well. Over here, this is Marley's base, Galaxy Pal. She is just in range of all these maps, which I think is really cool. So at some point I will take a banner over there with her name on it. And we'll mark that as Marley's base. And then over here we have the Guardian Farm. The rest of this land, except for just down here off this corner here, is completely unused at the minute. But what a ceiling that makes for, right? I think that's pretty cool. So let's quickly go and fix our roof, and then that's probably going to be it for this episode. I'm not sure if it's going to be a shorter one. It depends how long the time lapse ends up being of doing the first bits of the mapping. I didn't record all of it because it was going to be extra fiddly, and it's just the same thing over and over. And there weren't any mishaps, so everything went pretty smoothly. So yeah, let's come and finish the video in here now that we've fixed that. I need to get some more food. I think I put some in a chest up here. I did. I have some food. So let's eat that quickly. But yeah, this will probably be the end of the episode. This is such a cool island, I think. It's got like a river bit here that's sort of flowing out the mountain like a waterfall into the ocean. It's got a lava fall on the other side. It's just pretty cool. There are 3 lava falls on the map. There's one up here, one down here, and then one here. I just think it's so cool that we can see all of this now in a 1-to-1 scale. So thank you everyone for watching. That's going to be it for this video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.